Polestar Automobile repairs. If you're looking for help fixing your Polestar automobile, look no further. Our comprehensive Polestar Automobile repair guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and maybe show you how to repair your vehicle. Polestar manufactures cars that owners have come to trust. Even a trustworthy autos require occasional maintenance or repair. However, if you're in need of Polestar auto repair from experienced professionals, your local auto helper can help. The vehicle is not starting. If your vehicle either takes a long effort to start, or the vehicle just won't start by any means, then the most predictable issue can be a dead battery. You need to be very observant in order to correctly identify and troubleshoot such an issue with your vehicle. If in response of turning your ignition key the vehicle is totally silent, then the issue is with the battery or connecting terminals for sure. If there is a cranking sound while ignition, then the issue might be with the fuel intake or the spark plug. In any case, you can arrange a tow truck, or if possible can jump start your vehicle using a jump starter kit to safely reach a nearby workshop for further investigation of the issue. The car is consuming too much oil. Fresh oil is essential for a car to function, but if you are constantly topping up your oil level, you may have a problem with the car. If you start to notice a drop-off in performance or the oil light comes on, you will need to check the oil. If you don't get the oil changed regularly, you might find that the engine becomes corroded. Poor quality oil or lack of regular changes can also cause blockages in the oil filter. It is best to change the oil filter at the same time as you change the oil, although some modern cars do have a filter bypass system in place. Rust. It can come as a shock to find rust on your car, though it doesn't always represent a serious issue. It depends on where the rust is found. Rust on the bodywork is cosmetic, but rust underneath the car or on your exhaust could be potentially dangerous and should be investigated, as it could eat away at essential components. Rust needs an anode, cathode, and an electrolyte to form, which makes cars prone to it. If the climate is humid enough, your car can develop rust even if it's undercover. The metal in your car can act as the anode and cathode, and water is an electrolyte. A quick check around your vehicle, under the wheel arches, and around the exhaust on a regular basis is often enough to spot any rusting issue, but every few months. Especially if you live in a damp or humid environment, it would be a good idea to get on your hands and knees and check under your vehicle thoroughly. Defective spark plugs. Without functioning spark plugs, the engine will not start. The spark plugs themselves are often not affected by a defect. Instead, plug connections on the ignition system come loose. If only one plug is actually loose, you can fix the problem yourself on site. If a spark plug has failed, it must be replaced in the workshop. Blown fuse. In rare cases, a blown fuse could also be the culprit in the breakdown of your car. Check all fuses in the fuse box, essential for starting the engine. But be careful when lending a hand yourself to the fuse box. The box is under power, and repairs or tests should always be done in a workshop. The radiator is leaking. Radiator leaks are almost always caused by corrosion. Corrosion itself can have a lot of causes, but once you get one leak, you are likely to get more, so it makes sense to replace the whole radiator. If you don't keep the radiator in good condition, you can get problems with overheating and ultimately could end up with an engine fire. The alternator is failing. The alternator is an essential part of the running of your car. It keeps your battery charged and makes sure all the electrics run once you have started the vehicle. If it breaks, your battery can wear out and you find it difficult to start the car. Keep up with the service intervals and make sure you get it replaced in good time. Source: servicingmaster.co.uk